Hello everyone. Welcome, Major Geeks, Slijn, Duvel. Again Major Geeks against Slijn, again Duvel and again Slijn. Damn, there's so many of you guys. How are you all doing today? Yeah, sorry, I was a little bit late I think, because I was still eating my my dessert actually until 2 seconds before the time thing ran out. You're pretty well, but it was busy. Oh, if you're well anyway, that's good, right? And you're good as well, that's good to hear. I am doing pretty well as well, I think. I have a bit of a weird stream planned for today, I guess. We're gonna start off with a little bit of XD, I guess like maybe half an hour or so. And after that we're gonna move on to roller coaster, and I'm first gonna show off some parks from roller coaster, and after that, in the remaining time, I'm going to start building a new one. So yeah, lots of stuff to do today. I actually also played a bit of this game outside of stream, because it was getting just tedious streaming that. And Lugia is ready to be purified, which is why I actually can guarantee that we're gonna... You're cheated on us. I'm sorry, but it was very... look, I'll show you. Here, we have the purify chamber thing. And as you can see, all of the... Wait, it sounds very quiet. This is better. All of the sets have their tempo at maximum. You can see the tempo on the left each time, next to the Pokémon. And the way to get that is to have the Pokemon in the middle have a super effective move against the Pokemon that the line goes to. So Poison is super effective against Grass. Then this Pokemon needs to have a super effective move against the next one. So Grass super effective against Ground. Then we have Poison again. So Ground is super effective against Poison. And this thing is also Bug. Bug is super effective against Dark, and Fire is super effective against Grass again. So that is, it needs to be the move doesn't need to be the type. No, it needs to be the type. But some Pokemon have two types. Like here we have Bug Poison, and this one is Dark Fire. So that makes it a little bit easier. But I only have so many Shadow Pokemon. Why is Bug super effective against Dark? Because bugs crawl in dark places and infest the dark places. Yeah, but you needed to have a super effective maximum tempo loop in all of these, which is quite difficult with limited Pokemon. Except this one, it's actually quite easy. This is Flying Grass, and Flying is always super effective against Grass, so you can just put these in a circle. But yeah, once you have everything at max tempo, Lugia becomes ready to be purified. So let's actually let's go do that right now. Move. Lugia, we're gonna purify you. Finally. Tempo. What are you doing? Why is there... I'm not sure what... Oh wait, I thought for some reason there was like an image about to load, but it's just because there's not that many comments yet, that there's a blank space underneath it. But yes, tempo. Either way, let's go actually purify them. Also, I think I should probably purify the other Pokemon as well, because they are already in here anyway. You are ready to be purified. Can I please select you? It is so difficult to select the middle Pokemon. I'm pressing the buttons, but it just doesn't listen. Fuck it, I'll withdraw one, and then I can... Oh, please, this sucks. There we go. Jesus Christ. Put your mouse cursor in the middle. Yeah, if only that would work. Okay. Okay, and over here we have nothing. That's where Lugia was in. Then we have this thing. You can also purify that one. Gonna end with so many pure Pokemon. Also, Slime, you have been purified as well in the meantime. Now you're a pure little Slime. We're doing creative with Cork. What are you talking about? You're doing creative, like you're making figurines out of corks or something. And also Swallow has also been purified, which is also very nice. Come on, cursor, please. Whoever designed this cursor needs to be punished, because it is awful. It is really, really awful. It's so terrible. Do you guys know the movie The Death of Stalin? I don't think so. Why? Did you see it today? Okay, there we go. See, this is what I mean. This is why I didn't stream this bit. Just interacting with this UI is terrible. I hate it. I hate everything about it. Well, I don't hate the idea, I guess, but I hate having to interact with it. And then I'm holding a Pokemon. I'm trying to go back, but I have to go to the party. Okay, there we go. Now we have a full team of Pokemon ready to be purified, but not yet purified. Max, can you create Creative with Kirkneed? Go and watch. No, I have never heard of it. Before I go and watch, what is it? Sly knows it apparently. Oh, Vulpix is ready. Okay, good for you, Vulpix. No, you don't. Oh, you don't know it. I didn't see it today, but Jason Isaac plays Field Marshal Zhukov. They reduced the medals on Jai's costume because most people wouldn't believe the real amount Zhukov had. I have again no clue what you're talking about. I'm sorry. We'll save Lugia for last, of course. We're gonna start with Gulpin. Look, Gulpin is becoming no longer evil. Yay! Is that a feather, I wonder? If you could look up at up closely at a real Gulpin, would it be a yellow feather? Shockwave, that's not exactly a move you expect from a Gulpin, but sure. What should we call the Gulpin? That doesn't fucking matter. Yes, Gulpin is fine. We're gonna name the Lugia though, but not Dude. Okay. Well, sorry, too late. Okay, we're gonna purify Butterfree this time. I'm gonna only name the Lugia. Creative with weird stuff. We're talking creative with kids, bathroom kids. And interesting, I guess. So they just make weird stuff, I guess. But okay, sure. I'll name Butterfree. If that fits, actually. It seems a pretty long name already. How about But Be Free? I think I like that even better, actually. But Be Free. Because then you have But Be Free. Yeah, but if you have it B3, then it's just a little bit off, you know? And I'd already pressed enter anyway. Altaria this time. Altaria! Blue's Clues! It's Blue's Clues, you guys. So there's this giant Altaria plush, which is, well, pretty much just real life sized. And I kinda want to have it. But it's way too expensive. We're trying to make a form for the chocolates we need for our wedding cake. Ah, okay. Can you pour chocolate into something made with bathroom kits? Is that like safe? Give a ribbon? No. Well, okay, sure. We'll call him Blue's Clues again, because why the hell not? Blues Clues. I think I actually spelled it differently the last time in Emerald, but whatever. Yes, there's another Pokemon that has a heart that needs to be opened. First Hitmonchan. Okay, Hitmonchan is opened up. Nice. Look at him dancing there. SCP shill for Hitmonchan. Sure. Oh, you already want Chandler. Well, Doof will just beat you to it, so I guess we're gonna go with that. CCP shill, not SCP, sorry. CCP. Wait, Chinese Communist Party shill, what? You gotta explain that one, Duvel. CCP, isn't that the Chinese Communist Party? Communist Chinese Party? I think Chinese is the first letter. And then having shill behind it. I hope you can't order the form online in chocolates. It's an old film blick. I see. Well, do some research whether to see to find out if the stuff is toxic or not, because I mean that would be a very big bummer. Jackie Chan, despite being from Hong Kong, likes the CCP a little too much. I see. Okay, yeah, then this is a fitting name. Sure. Okay, there we go. One more Pokemon to go before we get to the Lugia. Yes, can we continue? Is Poliwrath not ready yet? He is not ready yet, oh damn. Wait, what? But you were... What is this bullshit? You were ready. Fucking Lugia. What are you doing? Name Lugia Lugiby. Well, if I can. He was ready. You saw in the video. He was ready. In the video. In the... when I showed him in the box. I literally got a message earlier today saying Lugia is ready. Luigi. Maria. Okay, well, let's see what happens if we go to the Purify Chamber again. Man, that's gonna be annoying, because now that these Pokemon are purified, I can't put them back in. And now I have to find Pokemon of the same type to do the same bullshit. Okay, this is fine. Something's different about the Lugia. Maybe... Yes, maybe what? What do you want me to do then? The door to its heart is about to unlock. Undo the final lock. How? Yeah, I just brought it to there. Is that not good enough? Or do... Oh, wait, don't tell me. Okay, maybe I just have to be quicker with bringing him. If I put him... No, the moment I pick him up, he is... How do I unlock him then? Oh wait, maybe I have to go to Crane or something? Yeah, let's try that. I'll go to the professor. Maybe he has more insight on what I can do. Because the moment you pick him up from the... No, not the literal key. It's not a literal lock on his heart. It's not like it's it's not one of those chastity cages or anything. It's just because the Pokemon has been made evil and such, and he is about to become happy again. You're not Crane. Crane's probably upstairs. There he is. Okay, Mr. Crane, can you like help me out here? We all investigating. I came to a very disturbing information. Yeah. I know. I am. It is ready. I just don't know how to proceed from here. Jeez. This is the battle sim. That's not what I need to do. Go away. Piss off. Okay. Yeah, go down again. Maybe in here then? Oh, the Lugia seems to have changed. I am aware of this. Oh. What's this? Oh shit, this shit's all different over here. He's all happy again. Look at him. Lugia opened the door to its heart. And he learned. Psycho Boost, goddamn, that's some move. Feather Dance. And Earthquake, goddamn. And Hydro Pump. And he got a bunch of XP. And probably also a ribbon. Yes, I'll give a nickname. I'm gonna name him Luigi because that's at least a an actual name. It's still a silly name because of Mario and Luigi, but whatever. It feels a bit mean to call Lugia something bullshit. Have you tried an unexpected reboot on your Lugia? It is not a PC. Try turning it on and off again. Yes, Luigi is fine. Luigi will be transferred to the PC Poke Storage. There's another Pokemon that's ready to... Sure, we're switching sets. I didn't know you could watch the Pokemon in here as well. I thought you always had to go to the weird keystone thing, but you can apparently just be in here. In the digital space. Okay. Vulpix opened the door to its heart. Yeah, okay, but I don't care. Vulpix, Heatwave Charm, very fun. Vulpix. Silly, Luigi is an actual Italian. Of course it is, but because you were suggesting it because of Green Mario, that's why. It's like they are digital monsters. They're not Digimon. It's like they're Pokemon. It's different. No name for Vulpix. Sorry, bye Vulpix. Another one? No, there's not enough. Oh shit! Everyone is here. Hi Max. I heard that you succeeded in purifying that Shadow Lugia. Those cyber cretins said that they couldn't be purified, but you've proven them wrong. Max, because of you never shirked and I gave it your all. Sincerely, thank you, dear. Max said Lugia was purified because you gave it your all. Sincerely, thank you. Jovi, wow, big brother, the Shadow Lugia. It was really hard to purify, wasn't it? Yes. Jovi is such a fucking joke. Digimon, Digital Monsters, Digimon, Garlic... What are you talking about? Okay, there's one more thing I want to try today in this game. And that is going to Dark Isle. That's not in there. Maybe it actually is in there. I'm lost. Man, I keep getting lost in this stupid place. Oh, there's the exit, finally. I want to catch some more of Mr. Verich's Pokemon. He has 3 more of them after all. And I need all of the Shadow Pokemon. I'll show you the guide thingy. Not the guide thingy, the list thing I meant. Here, in the pada, we have the list of Shadow Pokemon that we have. As you can see, there is quite a few, but we have not caught Carvanha and Delcatty yet. Or Swinub, for that matter. Shelder, Primeape, Farfetch'd, Macargo, Hitmonlee, Lickitung, Cypher, Solrock, Starmie, Electabuzz, Mr. Mime, Salamence, Marowak, Lapras, and the Tauros, Rhydon, Executor, Dragonite, and Togepi. Max, are you on an American science fiction adventure drama television series created by Jeffrey Lieber, J.J. Abrams, Damon Lindelof that aired on ABC from September 2022 to 22nd 2004 September 22nd to May 23rd, 2010, over 6 seasons and 121 episodes, because you seem lost. Ah. Oh my god, Slime. Jesus Christ. And that's a part of the poker rap, I guess. I don't. Okay. Guys, I don't actually know the poker rap. Don't tell anyone though. Oh right, yeah, Myra B was somewhere. Let's look up where he is. Myra B, where were you? The Railgam Tower. Okay, well we can Mr. Variage can wait for another time. We're gonna go to Myra B. In the Railgam Tower. Sounds like a poker song from the end of a poker TV show. That's not a poker rap. That's weird. What? No, I don't know, man. At least I know who Weird Al is. I don't know what songs he made, but I have heard of him at least, and I know sort of what he looks like. And I think that's already something to be proud of in my case. Yeah. Okay. I need my Pokemon back, actually. Ampharos, please come back. Oh, there's another Pokemon I want. That's that one. Oh, I suppose we can try out Lugia this time. Now that he's all better. Okay, no, you're gonna go in there. We don't need a Gulpin. Instead, I want UI. Oh, jeez. No. Sure, we can bring back Hot Dog. No. Yes, actually. No, come back. In the party you go. There you go. Set number. There we are. Yes, I am aware that I'm holding a Pokemon. No. There. Yes. No. Yes. Okay, and we put you in the box somewhere. I don't care. And we are done with the Purify again. Hey Quark, welcome. Yeah, look, we have finally purified Lugia. I know it was about time, but we're gonna catch one more other shadow Pokemon for now, or two if he has two. I guess that's possible as well. And after that, I'm going to go to Roller Coaster because I have some shit to show you guys. And after that, we'll actually just I don't know. Oh yeah, right, yeah, play Roller Coaster. But how are you doing, Quark? Why is this a pill? Wait, oh no, god damn it. Seeing this pill-shaped thing go up kinda looks like it's like a... You know, never mind, I should probably not even say it. Never mind, forget I said anything. Oh shit, we are up against Myra B in the very first round this time, damn. Hey baby, not you again. This time I'm not going to forgive you. This guy. All cool, how about you? Yeah, I'm doing pretty well as well. Everyone from the right into the box. Right. Speaking of the Pirate Bay, Slime, I was looking at the price of what are they called? Of Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray players, and at the price of well, actually all 4K Blu-rays. And I was surprised twice, because Blu-ray players are cheaper than I thought. They are, you can get them for like 150 bucks, 200 bucks. Well, I thought I thought they were like 400 bucks or whatever. It's not cheap, unfortunately, but still. But Blu-rays, my god, a single Blu-ray is 45 fucking euros. You called Lugia Luigi, oh my god, yes, exactly, it's one of the names chat suggested actually. The best name chat suggested, I should say. But yeah, I mean, Luigi is a good name. Pirate Bay is blocked by Zigo. I never actually went to Pirate Bay ever. I don't really like pirating stuff. I mean, yeah, I don't care if you guys do it, but I don't really want to. But yeah, the reason I'm looking at Blu-rays at all is because, yeah, how do I say? The quality on the streaming services like Netflix is kind of trash, and I have a good TV, so I want to see the movie in good quality, you know. But yeah, if it's $45 per movie, yeah, you can buy like a fucking Switch game for that money, pretty much. I've been buying a few PS2, 3 physical games and love having games. Yes, exactly. I also love having, you know, display cases. Well, not to display. I just want to have them physically. Is this Macargo? Yeah, it is Shadow. Nice. Oh wait, but that means I killed it last time, probably. Oh well. Okay, what do I do against the Macargo that doesn't just kill it right away? So, right, yeah, that's another thing. All the Switch games I have as physical games. Well, no, actually, there's one game that I didn't have physical. Katamari Damacy, because it doesn't exist physically. I'm going to make a save state. Emulation. Save state to slot 5, I guess, whatever. Yeah, that's Hydro Pump, that's gonna be a good idea. Feather Dance, I guess. Oh wait, there's still Electrode. Okay, we can get rid of Electrode then. Psycho Boost on the Electrode, maybe, who cares. Round, you can use Body Slam. Yeah, I think that should be safe, I think. Those Switch cartridges are so small. I prefer digital so I don't lose it and have to keep switching cartridges. I guess that is fair, but if your Switch dies, then everything is gone. Well, no, actually, you still have your account, of course. Never mind. I know. I just like having physical games. There's a thing called the... yeah, I know. Okay, that did even less damage than I thought it would. You know, fuck it, I'm just gonna toss a ball. Ball, Ultra Ball. Ah, do you think you can catch Myra B himself? Ice Beam on an Electrode. Why is Round so slow? Surely a seal is better than a fucking slug, right? Are the saves also stored in the clouds? Not sure. I think it depends on the game. I don't think they are. No, they are. I'm pretty sure actually they're not. Okay, Macargo. You know, Luigi's Psycho Boost is all tuckered out now. I think it should be safe to use. And the Body Slam. You know, fuck it, we'll do it. Okay, he is paralyzed. That's at least something. Item, Ultra Ball. Round, another Body Slam, maybe. Oh, but we caught the Macargo, hell yeah. Clouds everywhere. Yes, there are clouds everywhere. Too many clouds, maybe. You have your head in the clouds. Okay, I'm going to speed through the rest of these battles, because now that we've caught this, I want to just move on to the next... I want to move on to Roller Coaster, basically. Here, Hydro Pump on the Pinsir. Ice Beam on the Ledian. Okay. You can do Hydro Pump on the pincer again. You can do earthquake. I don't fucking give a shit, man. Okay, pincer is dead. Nice. Oh, and then Ninjask, of course. That has no effect on the Ninjask. Hydro pump on the Ninjask. No, ice beam on the Ninjask. On the Mawile. Ice beam on the Ninjask. Can you store thunder in? Can you store in thunder clouds? I don't think that's going to work, Vidros. Speaking of cloud, 1 more month until Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But wasn't that game already like 2 years ago? Or am I crazy? Welcome, Annie. How are you doing today? I know you're not a big fan of Pokemon, but don't worry. We're gonna move on to what's it called? To roller coaster in a little bit. Yes, there will indeed be. In probably about 5 to 10 minutes or so, I think. Basically, when this tournament thing is over. Yes, ice beam. Ninjas, time to spam agility. Let's go. Quark, that's not in this game actually. This game they are a little bit better, I guess. Final Fantasy Rebirth is a continuation of the Final Fantasy remake, which was just the first part of the. I see. So it's basically similar to how Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows was just one book, but it's 2 films. 3 parts! Jesus Christ! They've split it up into 3 parts. So the whole final battle against the evil dude with the one-winged angel theme, the one that everyone likes, wasn't even in last game. Damn. Sephiroth, yeah, that's the one. Wasn't even in the last game then. And also not in this one, I think. You did not fight Sephiroth last time. Jesus, that's so stupid. I have actually watched a playthrough of that game. Or at least, not entirely, but like a streamer. Parts of it, basically. And it looked pretty nice. I'm guessing that same streamer is gonna play more of it then. Look, it's Wailord. And Tropius. They changed up the story a bit and expanded on other stuff. I mean, that's nice actually. Better than just a straight up remake. Okay, fuck it. Psycho Boost on Tropius and Ice... Wait, no, other way around. Psycho Boost on Wailord and Ice Beam on Tropius. I mean, if you're not gonna change anything, you might as well just play the original. Yeah, anything is possible. Arif might not... Okay, so I basically know nothing of the game other than what I've seen during that stream, of which is apparently only 1/3 of the story, of which I've missed certain parts. Yeah, I have no idea anymore who Arif even is. But I've even seen them at all. Okay, Linoon. She's the magic lady with the red dress. Oh, really? I think I know her then. I think. Fuck, I'll just look it up. I probably recognize if I just see her. Aerith. Yes, I definitely know her. Zoomeril. Okay, so Luigi is kind of tired. So let's bring out William Z. And she's Ice Beam the Linoon, I guess. Arif dies like a big meme about spoilers, like Darth Vader is Luke's father or Snape kills Dumbledore. Wait, Darth Vader is Luke's father? What do you mean Snape kills Dumbledore? Slime, what are you doing? No, I'm kidding. Speaking, well, this is a tangent that's almost rude to both us and ourselves. No, to both you and myself, I mean. But speaking of Star Wars, yesterday I watched the last episode of Star Trek Voyager. And that concludes my viewing of all of the original Star Trek stuff. All the way from the 60s Star Trek to Voyager. Well, to Enterprise actually even. I think I took about 3 years to do it all. So first, I watch it chronologically in universe chronological order. So first the episode from Enterprise, 4 seasons, then 3 seasons of the original series, 7 seasons of the Next Generation, 7 seasons of Deep Space Nine, and 7 seasons of Voyager. And yes, indeed, it's time to move on to the new Star Trek stuff, which I will do quite soon, but I have to get a subscription to Paramount. Max, that sounds like a crazy way to watch things. But I had already seen most of it, not everything. I had not watched Deep Space Nine and not Enterprise. But the other 3 I had already watched before anyway. I heard the new Star Trek stuff is very bad. Yes, I have heard that as well, except one of the series. There's 3 shows at the moment. There's Picard, which is apparently just fan service, but not boob fan service, but like, look, you remember this? Fan service, and boring and character breaking. Then there's Star Trek Discovery, which apparently is so dark that it doesn't feel like Star Trek at all. But there is also, there's also the animated stuff. That's right, I forgot about that. But even aside that, there's also Strange New Worlds, and I have heard good things about that one actually. So, I'm going to watch Strange New Worlds. I'll probably watch the other ones as well. Then I can judge for myself whether or not I like it. Don't lie, we know the truth. It was Ben Solo the whole time. Star Trek Lower Decks, yes, but I think there's another animated series. Name a Pokemon or ride. How does this work? Well, Quark, normally if you do that, I would have to be playing Roller Coaster or Pokemon, which I kind of end playing Pokemon, but you would suggest a name for a Pokemon I just caught, but I'm not catching Pokemon at the moment, so I can't name a Pokemon right now. And if I am playing Roller Coaster, you could suggest a name for a ride that I have created, but I am not playing Roller Coaster, so I'm not really sure what to do now. I guess I can just give you your points back, or maybe I can rename a Pokemon, but I would have to figure out how to do that first. It's a little bit of a weird situation, I guess. So just tell me what you want. Do you want to actually name something? No, I feel you, Max. I also have to watch all of the bad Star Wars stuff. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch it, but since it's all on Paramount Plus anyway, if I, buy a subscription for Paramount Plus, then I can just watch it anyway. Might as well, And if it's that bad, I can always just stop. Lower Decks is the makers from Rick and Morty, I believe. It's not bad. Yeah, Lower Decks is, from what I've heard, pretty good, but also very much focused on the humor, which not necessarily something I would. I mean, yes, of course, Star Trek has funny moments, but it's generally more of a mix, and the humor is more in the background and not. I mean, it's not a comedy, Okay, what do you want me to name? And how do you want me to name it? Gorbis. Fucking earthquake again, who cares? Right, that's Yanma. I don't really have anything good against Yanma, except I can just hydro pump it. Should work. Giga Drain the Gorbis. It's definitely not for a younger audience than your typical Trekkie. Yes, that's for sure. You know what's actually a very sad story about Voyager? So, the Voyager was 7 seasons long. So this group of actors, and I'm actually talking about the actors, not the characters now. This group of actors knew each other for 7 years, and it's basically every day at work they would all be there and blah blah blah. And so for the final day, the final episode's production, what do you think happened afterwards? Because it was known this would be the final episode. There wasn't gonna be any more. Probably not gonna be any movies. This was gonna be the final time we all worked together. What do you think the studio planned for them to celebrate this? Did they have like a nice event with like a team trip or something, or like a big drink, maybe a pizza party with where everyone gets a single slice. Yeah, no, it was nothing. Even worse, they started tearing down the sets that weren't needed anymore while they were still filming in the other sets. And then, okay, well, bye. Till never. See ya. And that's just terrible. How can you do this? Getting a train. Yeah, that's horrible. Imagine working at a place for 7 years and then they just start tearing the place down around you. That's just, how dare you? I feel so bad for those people. Especially if you compare it to other ends of series where they did actually have like a little party. Okay, well, we beat this this guy. Also, Quark, do you know what you want to do with the name reward thing? Do you want to do anything with it at all? I've worked at a place where I would be happy if they teared it down. Okay, fair, but like these guys liked it, you know. Right, I guess that's it then. Oh, unless Quark, you have a name? Do you have a name, Quark? Tell me the name. Slowpoke tail. Yummy, yummy. I guess Quark doesn't have a name after all. Well, then I'll just save, and I'll write down that I have to give his points back, because it's a little bit of a hassle to do it right now. Give Quark points back. There we go. So let's actually fire up. Dame roller coaster take the coop. Yes, stop the emulation and open the coaster roller. Full screen, please. Roller coaster typhoon. Something like that. Maybe. Who knows? What's this? Interesting. It's full screen, but it's actually not full screen. Huh. Okay, this is a very weird little bug. Let's actually close this and try again. Hopefully it'll work this time. Okay, that's better. Welcome to RCT. Where is my... No, this one, I think. You see a dark screen. That's correct. I was still trying to get it working. Let's also get some sound back. Sound. There we go. Now I have to change the stream title. Pokémon. It is now RCT, showcasing stuff and mini contest building. It is no longer XD. We are now in RCT Tycoon number 2 and done. Okay, you want a toilet tower? I don't think it's not gonna be one of those streams. I think, Mr. Vidros. I'm sorry. Man, I wish RCT had a Sim City thing where you could add natural disasters wreck your park. That would honestly be kind of funny. But I don't think I'd want it in normal scenario play. No, I'm going to showcase some stuff. 2 parks actually. So during the Christmas time, there was this. It was not a contest, except it actually turned out to be a contest. Anyway, there was this thing where you had a secret Santa, and you would have to make a park for them as a Christmas gift. And well, I did that, and then Dirklink was gonna make a video about it, but he didn't do it. So guess I'm just having to show my thing myself now. This is what I made. It's a yeah, there's some messages happening underneath here, which are lyrics of a song which the person I made this for likes. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing this, but yeah, I had to do some digging to find out what kind of music the person liked, and this is one of the songs. And it's also about Christmas, so that's like extra nice. And yeah, well, we have like a Christmas tree over here and a Christmas thing. So this person, Madazalk, I can actually name them, it doesn't matter. Madazalk liked, what's the name of the park? Alton Towers. And their favorite ride was Nemesis, which is a suspended, not suspended, an inverted coaster. And so I figured, you know, we're gonna have a new addition to the park. Nemesis is Nemesis. It's just like a really stupid name, but I don't care. And I went all out for this one with full custom supports, custom palette and all that. And we can have a little ride on the train. Here, let's follow it. Corkscrew, a turn, underneath another corkscrew, then a 0G roll with a loop over here, and then you go over the ice. Another corkscrew, and then here a corkscrew, going into a little tunnel thingy. And then you come out and you go back into the station. Yes, exactly, corkscrew. Jesus, slang. That's just mean. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. You can actually see it here, travel over some ice, past like a wall, a tunnel thing. I mean, it is a tunnel, yes. Over here you can have a Christmas dinner if we look inside with cutaway. I know no one ever uses cutaway, it seems, but I made stuff inside anyway. You can see people walking around there, and there are stalls in here, and it's very busy. And in here, same story. There's also stalls inside here, next to and underneath the loading platform stuff. And of course, the Aurora Borealis. Still haven't seen it. How did you put the lights on the stalls? So these stalls over here, these are what are they again? I think they're Martian lights actually. Yes, here. If we make them a normal color like white, for example, then you can see them. Okay, now they're at a bit of an angle, but here it's this item. Except all the recolorable parts have been made invisible. What are they selling at the stalls? Well, I guess we can have a look. They are selling currywurst, freshly baked pretzels, hot cocoa, hot coffee, Nemesis donuts, tea, warm toffee apples, and woolen Christmas sweaters. And there's also one toilet. And there's of course Nemesis, and a bunch of tracker texture and such. And yeah, this is no jokey park. This is just like, actually I tried to be nice here. And this is also kind of funny. So the stars in here are not random. I actually looked up what the stars would be like in Alton Towers on December 25th last year. And over here we can see the Big Dipper. Yeah, I can kind of move my mouse from star to star. Here, the Big Dipper. If you can follow the somewhat brighter stars, you see the shape over here. And over here we have the Orion constellation with the Orion Nebula over here. This, the little patch of flowers. This little patch of flowers over here is supposed to be the Pleiades. And over here we have Jupiter. And right at the top we have the full moon. And yeah, it only works from this angle, of course. If you look from another angle, you only have half a star night, and now we have even some stars over the terrain, but it doesn't matter. This is the main angle anyway. The Big Dipper coaster. What do you mean? Also, Aurora Borealis, at this time of year, in this part of the country, located entirely within this park? Yes. Can you see it? Yes. But yeah, this is, I think, honestly the best coaster I've ever made, like layout wise. It doesn't go too fast in most places. In fact, I think it has a pretty good speed all in all, and it's really compact and has like custom supports and all that. And over here, like, there's a scary looking dude where it travels over. So yeah, not a cosmology nerd. Jesus Christ, Andy. Ugh, I hate cosmology. Wait, no, fuck. Ah, shit. What am I saying? For some reason, I thought you were saying astrology. I do like cosmology. Okay, now I'm a moron. Look, you made me look like a moron, Annie. I like cosmology. I don't like astrology. For some reason, I said thought you were saying that. I'll go hide in the corner. Did you win this contest? No, I actually got second place. I can show you the park that did actually end up winning, which I do think is... I'm not necessarily sure if it's better, but it's at least as good, so I don't mind losing to that. Right. What number was it? I don't fucking remember. This was also a good one at least. This is Urk. Astrology. Yeah, no, not astrology. I do like astronomy. This is Urk, which was also a very nice entry. Don't confuse astrology with what? Astrology. Which was the number? I think it was number 13? Yes, this is the park that actually ended up winning. Also very, very nice. Look at the ice skating tracks over here. What are your star signs, chat? Mercury is retrograde right now. You have to look for wild tigers on the loose in your area. God damn it, Neok. Also welcome. I'm a Leo. What does it say? If you're a Leo, yeah, then I guess you're safe. But yeah, this is also a very lovely park. Ah fuck, let's just go over all of them. Why the hell not? Okay, so someone made this park. It's very basic, but it still looks pretty nice. 2 we already viewed just now. This is number 3, which is you're a TARDIS, but not a TARDIS. Clip all of this later and put it into a video. I don't think that's a very good idea. Yeah, this park is it's nice. It's nothing too special, I think. Let's move on to the next one, number 4. Oh right, yeah, this one was also super cool. Leo, don't have to worry about tigers. What do you have to worry about? Look at this cozy little house over here. It's so well made. Look at the carpet of all things. Oh. Astrology slime. What's the knowledge about shiny butts? Okay, let's move on to number 5. Oh right, yeah, this is also a pretty nice one. The pickup truck experience with people going underneath the coaster over here in pickup trucks. Very well made. There's nice buildings. Let's go to number 6. Right, yeah. So the files. Oh, this is such a strange one. I'll show you in a sec. The files are just named 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. Because you weren't supposed to know who made what or for whom. But in the end, we of course found out. But yeah, look at this park. It looks nice, but nothing too crazy. But look what happens once we rotate. Huh? Let's rotate again. Huh? Huh? So I don't actually know how the hell this is made, but it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, you cheated or finding out who created. I didn't cheat. It wasn't against any rules or whatever. I used my brains. I'm in a challenge in a different RC server and I need to make a Valentine's Park and I'm building a tunnel of love. Ooh, damn, Duvel, that sounds very nice. Can you show us? I did not cheat any. So okay, basically, all these parks have a date. I guess not anymore because I copied these, but when I just downloaded them for the first time, they had a date that was different each time. And you could just use the date to figure out, based on the entry messages, like, oh, we got a park from Max or whatever, which park was which. Yeah, that's what I did, but it wasn't not allowed. They could have just scrambled the dates, but they didn't. Even then, I wasn't sure whether the dates had been scrambled or not, so I still went looking for other clues as well, but when everything lined up, then I wanted to know who made what. Anyway, this is also a pretty nice park. I really like this this miniature like athletics course. But Duvel, once you have made a Tunnel of Love thing, can you show us? Because I'm curious what it will look like. Number 8. Oh, this is also a really interesting one. Look, you think this is... Okay, Slime, do you recognize what this might be? Because you should somewhat recognize it. We'd love to explore your Tunnel of Love, Duvel. Jesus, Slime. It's a Lego box. Look, it says here Lego, and it even has a set number, and it has dinosaurs inside of it. But if we turn it around, you can actually see the set built up. Yeah, it's all built up over here. And then we can unpause, and we can actually see it do stuff. Yeah, it's a pretty cool build, I think. Anyway, moving on. Oh yeah, one more little detail. All the NPCs, all the guests are actually okay, not this one, this is sick. Can we have any non-sick guests, perhaps? Yeah, here. They're all actually yellow, like fucking minifigures. How did this person do that? Well, I see a lot of diagonal coaster track here, which you can make visible from only one angle. So I think mostly that, and then a lot of black walls to hide other stuff. And a custom palette, of course. Then number 9. It's just it's a very big coaster. It's a pretty cool coaster, but not really my style, I think. But yeah. Number 10. Oh, this was also a pretty cool one. It's a giant badminton stadium. I'll try to remember and show it, but I will most likely do a lot of random stuff simultaneously. That's alright. But if you do remember, we'd like it. Nice badminton stadium. Number 11. Well, it's a mosh pit, I guess. Hey, Danzija, welcome. How are you doing? Stream's going pretty well, I think. Just a little bit of random stuff. We started out with some Pokémon. Now we're in roller coaster, showing off some parks from Christmas. Actually, this is the park that someone made for me. I'm not actually entirely sure what the idea is here. In my description, I mentioned liking vast, empty landscapes like in Iceland. So I'm guessing that's what they based this on, but this, to be fair, does not really look like Iceland, I think. There's way too many trees here and other bushes and such. Iceland is a very barren place. But maybe they didn't really know what Iceland looked like, and so they made this. Either way, it has pretty nice details. And I'm just happy to have gotten anything at all, of course. It's a land of it is, yes, it is a land of ice. There are some horses around, which I think is another hint on that this might be supposed to represent Iceland. Yes, because in Iceland they have a certain breed of horses that is special, I guess. Let's go to the next one. Alright, you already showed this one. Very nice. This is the one that won. And we have number 14, which is a recreation of Gold Rush from, I think, Drifleet. So it does look nice, yeah. Very peaceful. Then there's number 15, which is very small, but it's still a pretty neat trick with the miniature Santa Claus going over the bicycles, I guess. Like he's flying. Ho ho ho. Pretty well made, I think. Also, this was also really sweet. Look, it's a model train, including controls. Like how they made Santa. Yeah, exactly. But here's a model train with controls and all, which is really funny. Yeah. Then number 17. It's a spinning coaster, I guess. Hey Claude, welcome. How are you doing today? I'm just going over the Christmas parks from Dirklink's roller coaster Secret Santa event from November, December. Without mentioning who made everything because I forgot. I'm just going over them. Then over here there's this this park, I guess. I don't remember. It's very nice looking though, I think. Kind of reminds me of the Black Forest in Germany for some reason. You're doing good, that's nice. Or you're going good actually. Well, that's, I think, the same thing anyway, so nice. I don't think I've seen you enter in a contest recently, right? Load, let's go to the next one. Oh right, this was just some card, but if you look in front of the moon, look, there comes Santa Claus on his sleigh with some horses, but I guess they're supposed to be reindeers. They come by. Also, I guess Santa's not actually in there, but whatever. It's a very cool little detail, I think. Santa Claus. Yeah, it's been a while. Maybe because of the trees and German-looking buildings. Actually, I don't think that's it, Slime. I think it's the elevation difference and the slope. Well, okay, the buildings of course do help, but also the fact that you have this train just going by on different altitudes. That's very Black Forest-like, I guess. But yeah. Also, Claude, I saw you in a park earlier. Here, you are here enjoying the view. I think Monster Bugs made this. I'm not sure, but I think Monster Bugs made this park for you. Is that correct? Anyway, I'm moving on to. I think I was 7. No, I've already seen 17 and 19. Already seen 19 as well. Let's go to 20 then. Oh right, yeah, this one. So the person I made a park for made this for someone else. And look at this. There's just this giant glazed ham in here. You didn't see yours yet? Ah. Weird. But it's been it's been like over a month since Christmas. I think the park I just showed you was the park that was meant for you. I'm not sure though, of course, but I think so. Either way, this person has made a like a miniature race. You didn't download it. Oof! All that effort, you don't even look. Like a miniature race thing. You guys maybe have had one of these as well at some point. And like a half-eaten candy cane, little plants and such. Honestly, that seems a bit rude towards the person making that park. Yeah, they spent all that effort. You don't even look. Park number 21 is another. How do you enable void and invisible colors on rides again? Look here in cheats, under the park, in construction, allow special color schemes. In the cheat menu, exactly. But it's not in here, it's in the park section. Yeah, there's like a snow globe. Special, yeah, well, I've already shown it now. I really like this effect of all these snowballs popping around. It's really fun. Then number 22. Okay, so this seems again like a very simple one. And I guess it sort of is, but it's very cute, I think. But if we turn around, you can see there's actually a back to it. And there's like a little mechanism on how it works, I guess. I'm not sure what is working, but it works. And there's some stuff over here. And yeah, I think it's a really cute little postcard. Shall we cheat on slime? How do they do those snowballs? A lot of path with the snowball pop thingies. And indeed, the path all of the invisible type. Yeah, these ones, the jumping snowballs. But if you just turn the path invisible through the tile inspector, the snowballs will disappear as well. So you have to use the invisible path type. Otherwise it won't work. 23. Oh, this is another one that seems quite simple, but there's more to it. I mean, it's already looking pretty good with the CD cover. But if you listen closely, you can hear a train going around. And if we turn around, look what's over here. There's a whole other side to this place. And I really like the way the snow looks. It's these ones, the sandstone skyscraper mid-curve slope combined with well, actually I think it's only that piece actually, but it looks so good. It actually looks like a layer of snow on top of the rest instead of just like snow colored terrain magically. I keep forgetting the color sheet isn't in a logical place. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, it took me ages to remember it as well, but I've been using it so much lately, so I think I know it now. Watch me forget it again later. This is the one made by Dirklink. I think this coaster is a reference to a contest the person who this park is for won with a similar coaster. And then in the end it suddenly, for no apparent reason, crashes, and I don't really know why. Merry Christmas, Hobion. Okay. Pretty neat, I guess. Then 25. Right, yeah, this is a piece of the Efteling. Look at this. It's long neck, but long neck is made from fucking dinosaurs. Will you look at that? I didn't know long neck was made from dinosaurs. Sparkles! Yay! It explodes! But yeah, this is also a very nice little park, I think. With an ice skating rink over here. Yeah, it's lovely. 26. Oh, right. Oh, this, you gotta see this one. So first you think, okay, it's for Ende, that's quite clear. But first you think this is kind of, yeah, it looks pretty cool, but yeah, it's just a little bit boxy or whatever. But look what happens when we delete, when we unpack the package. Yes, demolish it. This is so fucking cool. Age of Empires, but it looks so good. It looks like it's actually from the fucking game. This is insanity. Look at they're actually attacking the tower and it's on fire and such. And very impressive. Yeah, and look at this market thingy with the crates. That is fantastic. It is very fantastic indeed. And the trees being cut down with barrels instead of, yeah, it's so well done. Also the names of the entertainers. Some of the voice lines. It's really fun. But yeah, this is one of my favorite entries from this contest, I think. It's almost as if they used custom scenery. Yeah, but they didn't. That's the fun part. It's all just the normal, well, not the normal stuff, but the normal Dirkling stuff, the recolorable stuff. It's just really well made. Okay, then number 27. There's also a box, and there is actually something in there, although it's more difficult to unpack. But yeah, compared to the last entry, can't really compare, I think. I mean, it's still nice, but yeah, not really that much going on here. It's a diagonal building. It's pretty cool. By the way, Maxi, what's that number at the top of your screen that keeps changing? That's my frame rate. Yeah, that's I'm playing on a 240 Hz monitor, so it's actually the actual frame rate, not like it's hypothetical, you get thousands. No, this is the actual frame rate that I'm playing at. And it changes because like loading stuff takes time, of course. 28 is my park again. For anyone who wasn't here when I showed it half an hour ago, you can see it again if you want. Not going over it in detail anymore though. I'm still really happy with how this turned out. This is, when I made it, easily the best park I'd made, I think. This beat the shit park. I think it's nicer than the shit park. It's at least a place I would actually want to visit, unlike the shit park. You've grown so much as a park builder, thank you. And then there's only one more left, 29, which is again a quite nice one, although there's no rides or anything. It's I think it's the Home Alone building actually. Home Alone house, yeah, exactly. With a cutout in the back where you can see people, well, doing stuff. But I'm not done yet with showcases. No, I have more shit to show still. Hey, Hooverkins, welcome. Okay, well, fine. Hooverkins, I'll show you my park once more because you just joined. Look, Hooverkins, I made this for Christmas for someone 2 months ago or so. I'm only showing now because, I don't know, never got to it before it. Also, the rock-style 4 music, which you're hearing currently, is very well suited for this. So creative with the track as Aurora. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. Anyway, I've shown this park enough now. Let's move on to the next route. I'm not going to show everything, of course, but where is it? Mini movie 4. So there was a contest where you had to make a movie scene, and I ended up making this. There's no music this time, unfortunately. It's even on pause. It has to be on pause, otherwise the explosion goes away. Hi Slime, Mr. Vidros. Hi Hoover. Hi Duvel. How are you doing? Hooverino, recovered yet from that day at the arcade? Oh no. Yes, Hoover, are you fine? Anyway, yeah, this is it's a Boar Cube. Oh, my bad. It's a Boar Cube fighting against the Enterprise. And the nacelles are actually made entirely from vehicles. This is not even tracker texture, it's trainee texture. You've seen this one. It was in the thumbnail of the Doorknob Man video. Exactly. Star Trek. Well, not Star Trek Enterprise. It's Star Trek The Next Generation. But it is the Star Trek from the Enterprise. An Aurora Borealis at this time of year, at this time of the day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen. Yes. May I see it? No. Anyway, in the back we have more movie scenes. We have E.T. with the flying in front of the moon part. And we have the best movie of all time. I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hey, Johnny, what's up? Yeah, I made the fucking scene from the room. Welcome to Becoming One. Oh, yes, I'm just exhausted 24/7 lately. I went to bed at like 10 and then slept until 6:30 and then napped from 10 a.m. to 12:30. Yeah, that's... Ooh, that sounds rough, Hooverkins. But you're feeling fine now, I hope? Oh, and there's a burger cave, because I don't fucking know why. Exhausted to the point where I cannot do anything. I'm so tired. Hooverkins, maybe you should slow down a little bit and not stay up for, like, I don't know what it is that you do, but not party as much. But yeah, this I was quite happy with. Not Home Alone. There's not that much room in here, Mr. Vidros. I already did 3 things. Everyone else did only 1 thing. You like the burger cave? Thanks. I already got complaints from people. Oh, you cheated. You make 3 things in 1 entry. Not that they actually think it was cheating, because they still gave a good score. But yeah, I already did 3 things in once. Well, most people just did 1 thing. I'm really happy with how this Enterprise turned out. So it was difficult to make an Enterprise on such a small scale, but the shape is pretty spot on, I think. Was it in the rules that you weren't allowed to do multiple scenes? No, it wasn't, and I specifically asked if I was allowed, and Dirkling said, yes, it is fine. I can show you the... Yeah, let's actually show the guys who won. Then people shouldn't complain. Yeah, well, they didn't actually complain, but it was more like a funny joke for them. But that's a good idea. Why didn't anyone else do this? Fuck it, I don't want to build stuff today. I'm just gonna review parks. Mini movie scene. There are some nice movies in here. Here, Ava made the studio from Inception. Look at this shit, man. This is so cool. Have you guys seen the footage of how they made the scene in Inception with the running through the staircase when the gravity turns and such? It's exactly what you see here. The entire movie set was just in this giant construction that can rotate. Of course, the scenery itself can't rotate, but it looks close enough. Yeah, this is insane. It's really well made. And the infinity staircase over here, also from Inception. It is, of course, an optical illusion. But to be fair, it also was an optical illusion in the movie itself. And there's the camera guy, who is Dutch. And yeah, this just as a really cool entry. Wait, the movie wasn't real? No, Slime, no, no, of course it was real. It's a documentary, of course. Don't mind what I just said. Oh, okay, Slime, you're gonna love this one. Well, I think you've already seen the movie, the thing anyway. I'm not even sure why I'm showing this, but just like Oppenheimer. Yeah, well, yeah, Oppenheimer was actually real though. Helm's Deep, yes, I know you, but the other guys haven't seen it yet, I guess, or have you? I don't know. Do you guys want me to show this stuff, or is it fine like this? There are some really cool entries in there. It's really well done, even though I don't, you know, recognize it. I sort of recognize the shapes and all, but I don't remember the scene or anything. Next up was someone from Fast and Furious. Right, I forgot you hate Lord of the Rings for some... It's not that I hate it, it's just like it doesn't do that much for me. But maybe I'll watch it again at some point. When I'm bored or something. But yeah, it looks very nice, but I just don't really recognize it. Never watched Fast and Furious, I think. Okay, this I don't recognize at all. I don't even remember what movie this was from. I just remember that I didn't see it ever. Devil's Flight. I live a quarter mile at a time. Final Destination. Ah, right. Yeah, to be honest, I didn't really like this plot all that much. It's just a coaster. And then it explodes, and it explodes with the gasoline, of course. You've seen that scene on YouTube, and it's bad. Oof. Okay. Life of Brian, always good. Final Destination movies are kind of bad, but very fun. Always look on the bright side of life. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing the whole song, but very fun movie if you haven't seen it. You all probably have seen it though, if I had to guess. Well made, but yeah, very simple build, so don't think it scored that great. Then we have another time, another Helm's Deep. Like, I don't understand how this happened, man. Like, 2 people in a contest where, like, I think, how many entries? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18 people. 2 out of 18 people chose the same movie and the same fucking scene out of all movies ever. How is that possible? It's just a really good scene. Yeah, okay, but sure, but even the same scene. This one is very different though, and I kind of regret I don't understand how there wasn't a Star Wars. Exactly, that's honestly mind-boggling. Helm's Deep. Have you played Warcraft 3 custom maps? Every other map is Helm's Deep. Oh damn. No, I have not. I've not played Warcraft 3 at all, actually. But yeah, so I actually rated this thing too low because I never unpaused for some reason. If I had unpaused, I would have rated this at least 1, probably 2 points higher. Because look what happens. There's arrows being fired. And the fucking army approaches. I wonder what these guests are thinking. What kind of roller coaster ride is this? He's not very happy. He's not happy at all. None of them are happy. They want to get off. And these people are doing stuff, and then I don't know what this is, but it explodes or something. And then stuff comes from here, I think. Yeah, see, there come horses. Oh, I guess the leg spike first, but then come the horses. And everything is just yeeted out of there. Yeet! It's a little bit rough, but I mean, it's a very cool idea. Wait, who the hell is this? Oh, that's an actual person as well. Okay. It's a very cool little scene, I think. He's playing mini golf. Is anything gonna happen anymore? Okay. Well, that was kind of strange. I want to get off. Invading orc army about to get slaughtered. Yes. Look at my coming on the first light of the 5th day at dawn. Look on the east. The horses come from the east even. Fuck, now I want to watch Lord of the Rings again. Well, Slime, how about you go do that tomorrow? I think that would be a great time. Okay, it does not work from any other angle. But that's fair, I guess. Also, I'm not sure what this ground texture over here is, but it looks really good. I'll actually try and find out. What is this? Oh, it's just a wind sculpted dwarf. I use this thing all the time. But I guess in this color, I haven't really noticed it before. Is this supposed to happen? Or am I watching too long now? Oh, it's just playing out again, except this time it's all empty. Or is it still playing? Is it still playing, or is it just looping now? I don't fucking know. I think it's just looping. It's not a loop, it's a spiral. Okay. I might have done an underwater mini. You have already made something. Ooh, I'm curious what you have made then. I was planning on starting that today on stream, but I don't think I'm gonna have time left, but we'll see. Either way, here's another scene from Fast and Furious. And while it doesn't look that great, I do really like how this race works and how the left car actually wins after having a bit of a slower bits, you know. But yeah, for looks, I don't think this is a very great entry. Oh right, yeah, this was a first time entry from someone. And I think it's really funny how they use this vehicle of all vehicles. Apparently this is a scene from Top Gun with like, what's it called? Fighter jets bombing something, but these don't look like fighter jets. These look like they look like planes from the Planes movie, from the Pixar Planes movie. The left car boosts incorrectly, like in the movie. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've not watched the movie. Did you show this park, or did Marcel show this one? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean, Duvel. Whether I have... you've seen this park before. Well, maybe you've seen it in the Doorknop... in the Durklink video. Jesus. That's probably where you saw it then. Let's actually see if we can find those other vehicles. What are they fucking called? Fighter jets, maybe? I swear, these coasters always have the most unusual names ever. The car types. I can never find it without just looking in here first. And often I can't find it at all, actually. I think there's some stuff missing in here. Maybe some expansion rides, but not all of them? Does that make sense? Oh, there it is. Jet plane cars. Okay, let's see how it looks with jet plane cars. I mean, that I wouldn't say it looks good now, but they at least look like fighter jets now, because what they are, you know. Marcel only uses bikini ladies. Those look worse. I don't know. Either way, let's go to the next one. This is also a very nice little entry, I think. I can understand why this person switched them up. Okay. Yeah, it's Jaws, of course. I really like the water effect here with the barrels. It's just flowers, of course, but it actually looks like it's like foaming. And yeah, Jaws himself. And this dude like, oh no. And he's just being eaten with the body parts already coming off. It's really gruesome. But very well made, I think. Nice entry. Honestly, one of Wes's better entries. Then we have, oh right, this one. Ooh, you gotta see this one. It's from Akira. First we have to do this. Okay, yeah, we are already centered. And then we rotate. Not slowly, but also not too fast. And we're driving. And you can actually see the buildings come by in parallax scrolling. It is so well made. It's such a cool trick. It's not Die Hard, it's Akira. The movie Akira. Click, clack, click, clack, clack, clack. I'm sorry. I have a noisy keyboard. We can also go super fast, but I don't think it works that well anymore. Not Shakira. That's something completely different. Then we have in error predicting a false entry, which is mind-blowing. Look at this structure. How did this was built? I'm guessing you mean the previous entry. So there are invisible walls here. Let's actually try to recolor some of it. It's like white. There are invisible walls here, or well, not invisible. There are black walls here, and behind the walls, in front of the walls, are things. I'm not actually sure how these buildings are chess pieces. It seems interesting. And so over here there are also walls. You're basically looking at 4 quadrants. If we look at the map, maybe we can see it a little bit better. Okay, the map doesn't really help out either, but it's 4 quadrants, and each part is hiding the other parts. But by rotating, you can tell each time see only one, and it's very similar, except that the light changes and the location of the buildings changes. That explains never watch anime. Mr. Vidros, Akira is not a normal anime. It's from the 80s even. It's one of the founding animes, so to say. And it's also just a completely incomprehensible story. I should really watch it again. In fact, I've had an alarm on my phone, watch Akira, for several months, but I keep not getting to it. But I will, at some point, I will watch it again, because I'm really curious what I think of it now that I'm like twice as old as I was when I last saw it. But yeah, look at this thing. All these flying cars. I can't imagine how much trouble it must have been to make this. Just in general, this building looks so cool. Weird, my alarm says watch Chucky. Sure it does, Slime. A little park over here. Parking space as well. Another park in here. And McDonald's, of course. Giant McDonald's. Yeah, it's really cool, I think. No clue what the movie was anymore. Oh man, I'm terrible with this. Then we have Up. Very crude build. Fifth Element, right. Very crude build, but surprisingly effective. Lido Multipass, what? Have you watched the Alita Battle Angel? Wait, I have heard of that. Isn't that the Multipass? What are you talking about, Neok? Alita Battle Angel. I think that's with the black-haired girl with very big eyes. It's sort of a 3D animation thing, right? Oh, Neok is talking about Fifth Element. I see. I suck with both songs and with music, it seems, and with games. Man, do I even like media? What am I doing? I'm sorry. Well, okay, I already showed this. Over here we have another movie I have not watched. I think it was The Diner. I did watch not the trailer, but I did watch the scene which was referenced in the poll. Oh, the menu, right? And I can say it looked pretty nice, but when I watched the scene, when I look at this now, I think maybe it would have been better to make the kitchen bigger instead of this entire island around it. But then again, maybe the rest of the island is very important in the movie. I haven't watched it. So I can't really judge this too well. But it looks very nice at least. Rick Astley will give you every movie he has, except he will never give you up. Exactly, Duvel, and that is the Rick Astley paradox. You saw a scene from Alita Battle Angel movie. It looked cool. Yeah, I've only seen like micro bits of it. Basically just the character design, nothing else. Alita was nice, but yeah, you're right about the character. Okay. The island is kind of important for the movie. For the menu, yes. Yeah, I figured as much. That's, yeah, I didn't deduct any points of that when I was voting. Then we have another entry of Lord of the Rings. And although it looks not that great, I did really have to laugh when I saw Gollum here. And the moment you unpause, like right away, fucking drowns in the lava. Which is just funny. But yeah, that's basically all there's to this entry. It's still kind of funny. Spoilers! Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, this one I loved. Ooh, have a look at this one. I'm not even gonna say what it is, but I'm betting you guys will already know. Watch Alita tomorrow. I don't have time, Mr. Vidros. I have work tomorrow. The Truman Show. With the entire town looking for Truman. And Truman himself having gone past the waves. All the way to the edge of the world. Oh, yes, I'm going to watch every single movie tomorrow, you know? Damn. The Truman. The one true man. This is really well made, honestly. Look at this shit. This is so cool. Even have the little town sign over here. Sea Haven. Oh, and I'm actually in this park somewhere. Not us. There I am. I'm this guy. I'm very sad for some reason. Sulking behind. And there's the lamp, of course. But yeah, this is a very cool entry. And then one left from the brew with the Big Lebowski. Which I have seen, but it's been a very long time. Also very nice with the bowling alley inside here. Love these color tiles and the bowling gear stuff over here. I wish someone did the movie Brain Dead. Well, Duvo, you should probably join a contest then. Then you can. Well, this one is actually too late. But yeah, why don't you do it next time? I'm not good enough for that. That's what I thought as well. But I have already won once, and I've actually gotten fairly decent scores usually. So just try it, and the moment you try, okay, sure, the first round you're not gonna get that great of a score, but your skills just fucking explode once you just keep practicing. Yeah, have you seen my previous entries? Here, let's load up one of the very first thing I built. The piece of shit zoo park. Where is it? No, further back, even further back. Multiplayer map. Where is it? Dirkling Zoo 6, I guess. That's gotta be it. Here, this is what I built the very first time. No, not a single tile. I did actually build more than one tile. Yeah, there we go. I mean, sure, it's nice, but compared to shit I do nowadays, like, I don't know. And guys, remember that Schneider Shores park I was doing still better than what I usually do. Yes, but this is what when I was giving it my all. Like I went full in, doing as good as I could. Like all the tricks I had in my repertoire, I put in here, and even tricks I didn't know yet, like using the peep editor. Over here we have frozen entertainers. Never done that before, and a custom merry-go-round base. Never done that before. Or track architecture. I mean, I had tried it once, but never really. And I mean, I didn't even get last place, but for the reference, what I made just before this was the Schneider Shores map, which, I mean, it was a nice park, but compared to these contests, where is it? Schneider Shores. I think this is the last one. It's nice. Don't you dare call my house ugly. It doesn't have a roof, Slide. It doesn't have a fucking roof. It does have a very nice bedroom, though, I have to admit. You can jump on the bed. And there are giant animatronic women. How can you look into it if you have a roof nobody uses cutter with you? That's true. But yeah, well, it's still a pretty nice park. I can't look at it with the same fondness anymore I did when I made it. It's just not nearly as refined, basically. I mean, making an entire park of this size with the amount of detail that you put in one of those plots takes like a year. I don't want to do that. Also, this is loud. Jesus. Also, I never even finished this part. And I don't want to finish it anymore either. This is just annoying to make. No, thank you. Oh, right, yes. I remember this little slide over here. Next stream project, Mega Park. I don't think so, Slide. I don't think so. But I remember. You see, there's no entrance building over here because I wanted to have a slide without entrance building. Yeah, also a very long queue, of course. But aside from that, I wanted to have a slide with no entrance building, and I was struggling for like a good 15 minutes trying to make it work. And it's such a simple trick now. I do this in fucking 5 seconds. I do this a million times for a single park. I fart out this trick now. That back then it took me 50 minutes. It's so funny. Well, yeah, that brings me to what have In Error and I made, because there was another contest. And Slime, do you want to see it? Because I know you usually want to watch the video, but I really want to show it off. Like we spent so much fucking time on this park. I really want to show it off. Oh, you want to see it? Nice. Well then, here you go. Yes, click. There is a story around this. Have you guys ever seen the Centrifuge Brain Project video? Nope. Okay, well, I had linked it in the voting form, but I can't show it on the stream. That would not be a very good idea. When I fart, no entrance buildings come out either. I don't see how that's so special. To be fair, yes. Yes, okay, sure. Okay, so the Centrifuge Brain Project is about this guy, Dr. Nick Laszlovich, and his honestly bizarre rights. I'll just look it up and post it in the Discord. You can watch after the stream if you want. Brain Centrifuge Projects. There we go. Discord, where are you? You are over here. I'll post it in chatting as such. Also, does this guard look like good for a monorail? For a guardrail? You don't... Okay, so... You are Duvel, right? Because I can't say this name. You could use the moving cars. If you go to... I'll show you in a sec actually, because you can see them here. For now I'll just post a video. So there is a story in this park, and I'll just have it play out. Welcome, dear MKP member, welcome to Drachtenburg. I'm Dr. Niklas Lovic, and for the past decade, I've called this town my home. My career revolved around the Centrifuge Brain Project, which had its roots in the 70s at the University of New York. We were researching the impact of high G-forces on the development of IQ. Think of amusement rides. Nowadays, I work here as head of Bones Incorporated. Then we go to the next part. Also, I have to open Twitch again. And there's a liquefy. Thank you for hydrating me. Very nice of you. Our company gets most of its funding through ride tickets. So every year we hold a fair here at Lehrer Park with a selection of rides from the project's history. One of the first rides we developed was the Spherothon in 1982. Centrifugal force makes the people float upside down. The earlier version had a problem with people falling once the ride stops. We have solved that since. In 1985 we developed the wedding cake, named such because of the stack of platforms. These machines provide total freedom, cutting all connections from the world we live in. Everything is on hold while you're being centrifuged. The Waggler over here is one of the newer rides actually, from 2018. As you can see, the carts swing wildly as the train takes turns. This is meant to simulate the experience of a baby held in its mother's arms as she walks, on an adult scale. Farewell is such a strange one. We developed it during the 2008 banking crisis, at the brink of bankruptcy. Riders experiences all senses at once, stimulating them immensely. We employed quite a few of the riders, and it's how we survived the crisis. Glitch is the newest addition, late last year in 2023. The machine on the roof sends out positive waves that will make the ship move erratically. When the riders experience peak euphoria, their thoughts will manifest, as if the ship itself transforms. Last this year is High Altitude Conveyance from 1991. After experimenting with high G-forces in the years prior, we'd shifted our focus to heights. The first day wasn't planned out very well. Everyone wanted to get on, not realizing it was a 14-hour ride. Some people fell asleep, missed their stop, and had another 14 hours. You can imagine the problems that caused. But I wouldn't call it a mistake. If anything, the mistake is in nature. Gravity was a mistake. We fight the forces that hold us down. So, let's zoom out and have a look at the entire map. And yes, this story is set up such that you don't see the Ferris wheel until the very end. Well, it's not a Ferris wheel anymore. What the fuck is that abomination of a Ferris wheel? It's the high altitude conveyance. And it was so fucking difficult to make. You don't even want to know. Also, look at this thing over here. How it's the way it rotates. With the guests upside down on top of the... it's a swinging ride basically, but an insane swinging ride. And here the stack of 3 things. Oh, Duvel, this is what I meant actually, or major. I don't know who the word that I can't say is anymore. It's been so long, I kind of forgot. Either way, if you use the Trabant cars, yeah, you can't see it here. If you use the Trabant cars, then you can actually have them move over traffic. It's Duvel. I thought so, yes. But I wasn't entirely sure, but I did think so. If you use Trabant cars, you can make them move over the road, and then, well, yeah, you have moving traffic, and that's, you know, nice to have. And yeah, over here we have this this insane ride, which is a mix of, I'm gonna turn down the sound a little, a mix of a spiral coaster, a wild mouse coaster, and a bobsleigh coaster. Look at how these bobsleighs just fucking jank on every side when it takes the tiny turns. It's so funny. Room! This is so fucking cool. Didn't Aaron and I come up with this stuff together? Okay, so this ride is just entirely my own creation. And these The other rides are okay. The Ferris wheel, the stack thing, and the sphere thing are rides from the video I showed, and these two are in Error's idea. This coaster would have worked as a class action contest, probably, but apparently something like this actually exists in real life, but probably not with tiers this small. But it's kind of hard to pinpoint exactly who came up with what, because we were really bouncing ideas back and forth. I will say though that this entire town section was made by In Error, and oh man, it is so nice looking. Yeah, except that the Ferris wheel is in the way all the time. Stupid Ferris wheel. I did make the road, however. The road is my work with the little fence things. So how did you guys create this together? Did you do it in a multiplayer session, or did one of you work in the park? Both. So sometimes I just have a server and we could play at the same time. But other times, if I had to go to work, for example, I don't want to leave my computer on for all day when I'm not even there. So then I would just send the file and he'd send it back. Yeah, so it's basically a mix of both techniques. And if you look at the files save, we ended up with 126 versions. It's so stupidly many. Yeah, it took a long time. I easily spent over 100 hours on this park on my own. And that's not even counting the time In Error spent on it as well. But there's so many details. Look over here, the train station with a train having arrived, and a steam train, and of course underneath a subway, the metro line, and also sedimentary layers. With underneath the concrete, there is like one type of sand, and the darker soil, and normal sand, and finally we get rock. You guys yeah, no, we don't have a big shot at winning. No, Slime, that's the problem. No, everyone went fucking crazy for this round. We're not gonna win, seriously. We do expect we get a good score, but we're not gonna win. This restaurant is also made by In Error, and man, it looks so nice. So nice, I mean, not nice. Wow, Slinitarian layers. What? I did make the monorail, the mini golf, and this is easily the best mini golf I've ever made. With like, there's a stream coming out of this lake. And you go over it with the mini golf first. 1 hour is about one Baldur's Gate free playthrough. Nice. Who put heads on the dinosaurs? Right. So, during making this park, at some point I realized, I can put a dinosaur down and put on a hat. This is kind of funny. And so I posted a screenshot, and then everyone just went berserk. And then I had to put it in the park permanently. So over here we have a giraffe with a hat. And we have a dinosaur with a hat. And there are more hats actually. So over here, I am myself, Maxenheimer regretting hat. And here we have Error Stein, which is a reference to the movie Oppenheimer, of course. Because apparently the other contest entries are even better than this. Yes, well, not all of them, of course, but there are entries better than this. Over here we have the evil laboratory. Bones Incorporated, and there is also so much nice stuff inside of here. Yeah, clear selection. I just want to go down a little bit so that we can look inside. So over here we have Marcel doing dark experiments, and the experiment is the Microsus prototype 0.5. Max Arts is the Mad Hatter. Yes, I've heard that one as well. The Microsus. Imagine a Microsus. So many details. Hot damn. And then a layer underneath. We have Cutbot being plagued by guys all saying hat. And we have Hell 9000, or rather Hat 9000, because there's another hat. And then over here we have, because In Error definitely likes his Kate Bush references. So we have Kate Bush with the cloud busting machine inside of the building. You are obsessed with heads. I'm not. It's just, everyone else is obsessed with heads. For me, it was one picture, and then everyone else went crazy. Also, I didn't make this part myself. We have Nomad from Star Trek. And underneath here, we have... there's a little bit of uranium ore inside the sedimentary layers. And they're pumping it up or something. I don't know. And there's a small cave over here. Also, the first time I've seriously managed to do this trick with double ground layers, basically. This is actual ground, but here's also ground on the same tile. I'm really happy with how that ended up looking. More sedimentary layers. More of the train as well. Also, oh yeah, right, the waterfalls with the stream. More of the mini golf. Here's Dirklink playing in the sand pit for some reason. Slide, I think you're in the park as well, actually. Where did I put you? Oh, you're in the restaurant, right? Or you're, I guess, in the... Oh, right, you're right over here. How did you do the double ground trick? Okay, I'll show you. So first you have to actually put a second surface in here. So in the tile expector, you just copy the surface. You can even give it a different texture and just put it at a different height. You're eating the nude. And then in front of the, that's also very important, in front of where you want the cave or the floating land to be, you also have to have two surfaces. One of the, so if you make both visible, you see the second one is up to here. And the existence of this tile being so high will hide the vertical face underneath here. But we don't actually need it to be visible. Also, my phone is ringing, go away phone. And they also need to be in the right order, otherwise you get this, which you don't want. But you can, it's probably easier to just watch the tutorial Dirklink made at some point, because it's kind of difficult to explain well. Also, it's another time here, and it's also used for the train station over here. But yeah, it's a really nice technique, I think. But yeah, I've used so many techniques in this park. And yeah, not to forget this insanity thing. So you start out here. I'm gonna follow the track. You start out here and you go like this. You go around into the clouds and then you go like so. You go up and then you go down. And then you go up again and you go like so. And you go so. And then you go up. And then you go down. And then you go up. And then you can't even follow it anymore. And then you go down again and then up and down. And then it looks like you're gonna make it way back, but no, you're gonna go back up again, and you go all the way into the corner, and you follow this route over here. What's the capacity of this bad boy? Nearly 2,400 people. And the ride takes for fucking ever. Oh, and the best part is, when I first made it, let's have a look at the thoughts here. I want to get off high altitude conveyance, followed by 2,352 people. When I first did this, the moment they came out, they fucking queued up again. The fuck is wrong with these people? They queued up again. And yes, more than half of the guests, but this is, so if you make a ride, let's very quickly make a ride. I know this one doesn't really matter. And we want to have, not the Ferris wheel control track, this new ride over here. And I want one train, and I want it to be as long as I can. Here, go all the way to the max. 40, 50, 60. Go faster, need to go all the way up. I'm clicking and I'm scrolling. 180, 90, 200, almost there, 253. Can you do a follow cam for the full ride? You know, I actually did that yesterday on the second monitor. It took about, I think, 25 minutes, but I'm not going to do it now. 253 cards, but that's not enough. This thing needs 588 cards to be entirely full. And I'm not going to explain exactly how I did this. Release a separate video of that. No. And actually, that might not be that bad of an idea. Maybe I'll do that. That would be very fun, I think. Right, yeah, so 588 cards doesn't fit on here. So it's actually 4 trains interwoven. Each red card belongs to train 1. It says card 1. Card 1. Card 1. But each yellow card belongs to track card 3, for example. And each green one is from card 4. And each blue one is from card 2. So it's really... And there's... Oh, look at the control tracks on the ground, by the way. This is gonna give you nightmares. Look at this mess over here. Yes, this was very painful to make. Like, really painful to make. But it actually ended up working in the end. I had to do quite a bit of trickery and whatever. There's also hidden stations next to the Ferris wheel that are invisible, that correspond with... Like, this is station 1, but this is not station 1. This is station 4. And this is station 3. And this is station 2, from different rides. Each is its own control track. But the yellow station 1 is... I think this... No. Yellow station 1 is... This one then? No, that's 2... Here, this is the yellow station 1, and the blue station 1 is then this one over here. And it needs to be that way in order for the ride to function. And these tracks need to be exactly as long. So if you test them, I have tested them, well, I've already, the results are gone again, I guess, but they are exactly as long, despite having a different layout. And that's also why I needed this bump over here, because a track with a bump is a different length than a track without a bump, even if no matter what combination of track pieces you use. And the blue one and the yellow one had to go up, because otherwise there's just no room. Oh man, I can continue to explain it. And then this one, this is for the sphere thing. These ones need to be not as long in length, but as long in time, at different speeds. It's just pain. Hello, Mr. Bones. Yes, there is actually one Mr. Bones over here. It's Bones Incorporated after all. Where is he? There he is. Bones Incorporated. With a red hat. I can't imagine trying to make this. Yeah, this is by far the most difficult thing I have ever attempted in roller coaster. But it's working, so I'm happy about that. And also, the skybox was also a big pain to make. Also, don't worry, I did not place every single track piece one by one. I'm not that insane. I ended up writing a script for it that would just do it automatically, but still, making that script work was also tricky. Also, there is a... no, not the sun. Oh, I can't even watch the sun from this angle. Oof. Okay, there's a hat on the sun. A hat on the sun. There needs to be a hat on the sun. It's really stupid. But yeah, this is the park we made. And I am very happy with the results. We need a hat team. Oh no, not here as well. No, I'm not even... No, just no. Use the normal emotes from, I don't know, the normal emoji set or whatever. And blaze the headness. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fine, I'll work on it for next time. I'll add it to the to-do list. Make dino hat emote. Fine, I'll do it. But I can't do it right now. No, I don't want to. Oh, well then, that's kind of awkward. Let's just reload, because I accidentally closed the ride that is with cards. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, this is also a nice little detail. If we can actually see it, that is. You know those, I have some of those fun fair games. Over here we have ball throwing. And you know those games where you have like a pond with little rubber ducks and you have to like fish them up or something? That's this. At least that's what it's supposed to be. It's very basic, but I still like it. And over here we have darts, or like bow and arrow games or whatever. The yellow thing, yeah, the yellow things are flowers indeed. on top of a rotator table for a log flume. And the fountain with some trickery to make this look like it's a T-shape, a T-junction. There's obviously no T-junction track piece. That would not make a whole lot of sense. But by making this one piece invisible and lowering this piece compared to this one, you can actually make it look like it's one solid body of water. These waterfalls over here, these are not just you see a difference between this waterfall bit and the one over here, for example, because these waterfalls are the waterfalls from the river rapids with invisible borders, which is also why there's conveniently stuff in the way so that you can only see them from 2 angles and not from the other 2 angles, because otherwise you could just see the other side of the river rapids waterfall as well. What other tricks? Right over here we have a bike path with stripes on there, which work from all angles except one, because the Ferris wheel's in the way from that angle, so why even bother? We have a bunch of bikes parked over here, also nice. Many secrets. I mean, look at all the... not this one. Look at the staff list we have. I put fucking everyone from the Discord, from the Dirkling Discord in this park, I think. Also here, these lily pads, they are not lily pads. They are TNT barrels with green and invisible. But if you make them entirely green, then this is the shape. Trying to win votes by putting people in the bar. Of course, everything I can do. You just pull out every trick in the book, everything you know, to make as big a chance. Also, these guests are from the Spherophon. So the control track is underneath here, because there's literally no room anywhere else. But the side effect is that they come walking from there when they're trying to get to the exit over here. And I actually did think of a way that it might be possible to make it work by literally hacking the game and editing the location of the exits. Not the exits themselves, but just the location, the XY coordinates. But yeah, I didn't think of that in time, so I guess RIP. I also made today I made a version where I removed all the rides, just to see what the park looks like without the rides, because that's also kind of fun. No fair. And then you can actually see that the park is... there's actually stuff in the park without the rides as well. We specifically tried to make the park... The question is, will they notice that? What do you mean? Them walking over the water? They probably will notice that, yeah. But if you mean what the park looks like without rides, I don't think they will. So, yeah, in a park you can't just have vast amount of empty space, like, yeah, we're gonna put rides there, that's why there's nothing there. That doesn't make sense. So the coaster, for example, is built on top of a football field. And the Spherothon is built on top of a pétanque court, or jeu de boule, as we like to call it in the Netherlands. There are actually 2 people playing pétanque. Widget Kitty and... oh yeah, Claude, you're actually here. I forgot about that. You're playing pétanque with Widget Kitty. Yeah, these are very big. These are bigger than your guys' heads, I guess, but yeah, I didn't really know what else to put there except these rocks. There's the Rosarium and this super lovely toilet. Okay, Slan, do you want to see the park that I think will win? Like, I am 99% positive that it's going to win. I don't know for sure, of course, but I mean, I'm not from the future. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna win. Sure. Okay, let's load it up. In here, in there, in here. And you know, the fun thing is, when I saw the message for, hey, a park has been handed in by XYZ, whatever, and I saw who they were, 94 Supreme Pulse, Ball Pit Warrior, and what's it called? What's she called? Monster Box. I already knew, okay, they are probably going to win. But then I saw the park, and yeah, they are going to win. Oh, damn, indeed. This is fucking insanity. This is just fucking how? Okay, the ride itself, I thought I had figured it out. It's I just put two trains on the thing and blah blah blah. But then the train split up. I don't know how they did this. I know Lurka and Immortal Cactus, they used to be active on Ars Roller Coaster and Friends. I see. Just the first look at this would destroy my best. This will destroy every entry. I think this might become a record for all-time high score. I'm serious. This is just gonna destroy everything in the contest. There are other very good entries, better than what Enero and I made, I think. But this is just next level. This is not even next level. This is just the fucking final boss level. Look at the details here, and also the soundscape. Just so unreal that they didn't use custom scenery for any of this. Yeah, exactly. Nothing is, well, the palette, but other than the palette, nothing is custom. Your best was a board game creation. I would like to see it. They have so many details in this park. I've not even rotated yet, right? And you already see this big 7 win. And here, Dragon Ball Z. And some windows that are a little bit dirty. The hospital, is it? No, Toshiba, not hospital. It was a risk game with continents, but was parked from ICT 1 and 2. Oh, that sounds actually quite cool. Okay, let's rotate. Slime. And well, everyone actually. Look at this building. What is this fucking sorcery? It's not the normal. It's not aligned. But it's also not diagonal. It's fucking half diagonal. A half diagonal building. Made from, I can only guess, slanted rails. So, having monorail, and then okay, this is can I find some place to build maybe above here. This is straight, and then if you go like this you can make diagonal, but if you then also go up you have a slightly different angle, half diagonal. And then that's what I imagine it has to be, because that's the only thing you can do. But I don't fucking know, man. Also here, all these details. How do you make these textures? This here, I looked it up. This wall texture, it's actually a shop with this weird color scheme. It's the wonton soup stall from the side with the weird color scheme to make, I guess it's like a vending machine sort of texture. Oshi Bar, and all these Japanese characters made from just, there's obviously no Japanese characters in the game. They somehow made it work anyway. Candy with sunscreens. Here, the junk underneath the train set. A skate park even. How do you come up with that? These guys are just the fucking masters. Oh right, yeah, you're gonna love this corner. This is I'm not sure if Twitch will even allow me to stream this, but it's here. Entertain yourself. And then here, Dirkling trying out the furry thing. My god. Who made this? This is made by 94 Supreme Boss, Ballpit Warrior, and Monster Bucks. A team up of 3. The only team up of 3 in this contest. And this contest is, I think, the first time that was even allowed at all. Although you could go up to 4, but there was not a 4th member. Dirk trying out the furry thing. Furry prostitute. This is just so bad. A ramen shop. And here, street sausage with a smiley face, which I'm not even... The team of 3 of them teaming up feels like cheating. Yeah, exactly. When those 3 teaming up, that shouldn't be allowed. But actually, given this is the result, I'm glad it was allowed, because otherwise this would not exist. And I don't mind losing to this. Like, I admit defeat. I have not even lost yet, but I admit defeat. This is just better. Another half diagonal building, I think. I'm not even sure. Where did it go? Huh? Am I going mad? Here, this. I guess you can't see it from this angle. Interesting. But you can see it from this angle. Look at this. What is this shape? This is an irregular shape. This is not roller coaster. How did they do this? Very nice zebra crossings as well. Also, the palette just works so good. Look at the colors if you actually select the colors here. This is... just nothing is anywhere close to standard. This is supposed to be green, it's all red. This is supposed to be yellow, it's all pink. This is such a vibe. Yes, oh man. Blue is red, red is blue. This is supposed to be purple. Nothing is correct. The Sakura Hotel. Also, this giant generator thing on top of here. The dynamo, I think. Dynamo. And yeah, we haven't even looked at the actual coaster yet. Here. Train 1. Let's try to follow train 1. It's a bit tough to find where he actually starts. Okay, in here. Except the original pink. Was pink still the same? There's a... yeah, right, there's a coaster in here. That's true, it's also a coaster. Waiting for passengers. Can you maybe hurry up a little bit? Oh, there you go. Okay, so they start out with one train above the... one train above the track and one below the track. And then they get... launched, I think. Yeah, there they go. They get launched, and they are connected together, and they do this wild shit with just being in sync like this. And you think, okay, they just used like one train with interlaced cards or whatever, which is what I would probably attempt here. But no, because look what happens in just a second. Okay, a little bit more than a second, I guess, but... Here, whoop! Now it's 2 trains! What? How? How? It's kind of hard to follow, though, and this is quite fast for a corkscrew, but like, fuck, man. Fuck that shit. This park is... fantastic. Look at this sign, it's so simple, but jeez. And here a cart. It's a toll booth. A toll booth with a parking lot. And it's a monorail cart, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is, man. I look forward to seeing what score this park will get. Like last month with the Ride Creation Contest, the Brew got a, I think, highest score ever with his compact inverted. Where is it? This park got the highest score ever, and it is very good. But has there ever been a perfect 10? No. But this was the highest. I think it's got a 9.85 or something like that. I think this is gonna get beaten already. It's gotta be. It was. But if you compare this to... a little bit difficult to go back and forth, but whatever. To this, I mean... I don't know, man. There was a perfect 10 in the multi-dimension contest. I don't know if it was a legit one, though. Oh. Interesting. Okay, I did not know that, I guess. How would it not have been legit? Yeah, I don't know, but when the brew got that score, everyone was like, this is the highest score ever. And I have also looked at, well, I've not gone for every single page in every score of the scoreboard or anything, but it looked to be the highest. Some helping voting thing. Well, to get a perfect 10, everyone would have to get the 10, right? You can't just get some votes from a few people. Everyone would have to be on board with it then. Otherwise you couldn't get a perfect 10. Well, now that I'm doing it anyway, let's just look at the other entries as well. Why the hell not? I'm not gonna build anything today, I think. I'm just gonna be lazy and look at stuff and talk about it. So this is the entry by Fitwell and 3DS Bacon. And okay, so to be honest, it's a pretty cool coaster. But it's just a coaster. I don't... Okay, sure, maybe it's not a coaster that actually exists in real life with swinging trains under this type of track. You like the purple world. Everyone loves the purple world on Zija. You're an RCT React streamer. Oh god damn it, shit I am. Only for today though, now don't worry. And it's also been quite a while since I played Roller Coaster on stream. Or I guess I'm not even playing to now. I'm just looking, whatever. Okay, so maybe this type of coaster with this swinging type of carts underneath this sort of track doesn't exist in real life, but to say that you invented your own ride, I mean, it's just a coaster. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this park actually. Also the theming doesn't look all that fantastic, I think. Didn't vote this very high, sorry. Next. Oh, a Stray Life. I'd never even heard of a Stray Life, but look at what they made. This is some nice looking shit, you know. I don't know. Yeah, honestly, after seeing the next two parks, nothing looks good anymore. This still looks good. It doesn't look as good as the purple park. What does it? It's just so different. It's honestly hard to compare. But okay, I wouldn't score it as high, and I didn't. But I did score it very high still. Look at the colors. And we have a swinging ride over here. You had an idea, but you fell off. What was your idea, Claude? We have this thing over here. It's also so stupid. I was completely stumped as to how they made this. And then I went into the ride and I... let's see, inverted impulse coaster. No, let's change you to a Classic wooden coaster. And it's just a bunch of corks. Just a bunch of... what are they called? The spiral stuff. It's so simple. I couldn't believe that I hadn't thought of that. It was a what if the company behind the looping coasters made a hypercoaster model idea for this contest. Ah, that would be interesting. But yeah, for this contest specifically, I really looked at how bizarre the rides were basically. Like this shit is an observation tower and a parachute made out of two cards with that's really nice. And over here we have a slide with the what are they again? Alpine coaster cards. There's no N in at the end. Wait, there's no G, I mean. Company, like this. Look at this. I don't even know what this is, but there's some sort of Ferris wheel attraction. Very fast Ferris wheel. Elliptical fast Ferris wheel. So cool. The ghost is out of the bottle with amazing parks and what people can do. I had a feeling the movie scene with the movie scene contest. Yeah. Well, there have been amazing parks before, of course, but this time a lot of people went crazy. And oh yeah, you all need to see this thing. Let's follow this train. Let's actually wait a little bit until we can safely watch it. Okay, there it goes. It goes up. I am purposely trying to avoid it. Okay, it's a tilt coaster. And a tilt coaster doesn't exist in roller coaster normally, of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be an invent your own right? So look at how they made this. You saw this on Reddit. Ooh. Okay, it goes forward. It does, of course, look a little bit janky, but that's unavoidable. But then it gets into position. And now it has been tilted. And boom, there it goes. And it also has a really solid layout after that. And that's so cool. And there's so many other cool rides in this park as well. So yeah, and it looks fantastic with all the nice rainbows and all that. Oh right, look in here. I hadn't even seen this the first time. Maybe not that low, maybe perhaps a little bit higher. It's a Vekoma Madhouse, you know, the thing we have in the Efteling as well. Via Volta. Or Merlijn's Castle in Walibi. Villa Volta, yeah, exactly. That's also really cleverly made. Anyway, next park is Enox. Oh, gee, another very good one. Very different. It's a model train set, including controls over here. But this is not just a normal model train set. This is some shenanigans happen over here. So we can see a train being pushed by this locomotive, and then they get in. This is a very difficult ride to follow, I will say. It gives it a little push, and then this is the locomotive that starts bringing them over. So okay, now let's follow this one. Like I said, it's very difficult to follow with the follow view thing, so I'll just do it manually. It's a 1950s industrial place. I don't remember the exact story, but you can just see it. It just goes over this way. Very nice scenic railway, I guess. Some old cars over here and more old cars. Also, if this is your model rail set the train thing, you've got some detailed train set, Jesus. Oh, and there's even a little fair on the map as well with a Ferris wheel. Not as big as my Ferris wheel, but... Okay, let's follow it. Here it comes. And then... Right, cut away, because otherwise you can't see it. And then the train, the guests get out, the new guests get in. And it, okay, I will have to admit, it takes a little bit of a while, but there goes the train. And the cars stay behind again. That's very nice. Very type nice, exactly. And it goes back on a different track. From, okay, see you later, train. Now we do have to wait a little bit, so I am going to speed it up. Yeah, just gotta speed it up a little bit. And there comes another train. I don't actually know where it came from. I didn't see it anywhere, but oh, it must have come from there, I guess. And now it starts pulling the train. Oh no, the train forgot the passengers. Strange, circular Ferris wheel, not even an ellipse. Yeah, I know, but what is this sorcery? But yeah, now the train is being pulled by a different locomotive again. It is quite bizarre, but it looks really, really cool. And now they go on this path instead of the bridge. past this industrial building and a nice looking ship with coal carts in there even. What's the practical function of this though? It's a model train set. With model train people. Imagine having a model train set with tiny quasi-sentient people walking around on it. That would be some Eldritch horror stuff actually. Also here, look at this fucking building. It's so nice. Also, this is fucking straight up Thomas the Tank Engine. I don't care what anyone else says. This is Thomas the Tank Engine. And it goes past here, underneath the castle. And then it comes out here again, where it all started. Maybe we are in a model train set. Yeah, so I had a thought earlier. So, you all probably are familiar with the term shoestringing, which is what you use to make these crazy kinds of rides. What if the real world is just a bunch of very complicated shoestrings, and if you start digging down, you'll find that the entire interior of the Earth is just an entire tangled mess of coaster track. The entire world is all shoestrung together. Do you have proof that it isn't so? That would explain all the drownings in the world. Right? Because you're not supposed to drown in the world. That's not what happens. But yeah, I love this entry. I guess the only thing I don't like as much about it is the fact that it is a model train. With this table. The table looks the table itself looks bland. Isn't that kind of what string theory says? Yes. Why? But why water didn't get me? I guess you were lucky, Claude. Maybe someone... Were there a bunch of giant pincers that pulled you out again? Next. Okay, that's my own park with an error. Let's give it another look. Right, yeah, so I made a plugin specifically to make this skybox. I just added this button, set skybox, and it will just automatically set all the correct colors. But yeah, making the plugin was work as well, of course. Then we have this entry, a very the story behind this park was very silly but funny, interesting. Apparently there's an Egyptian site with all these national monuments, and they wanted to get more tourists, so they wanted to build a theme park. But they didn't want to destroy or even damage the ancient sites. So they developed fucking portal technology to be able to get close to the ancient ruins and just portal through them. Like here. This is so silly. This a coaster comes in here and just portals to the other pillar. Like, why even build here at all then? Yeah, it's a really silly story, but it's quite nice. I like this take on Egyptian theming. It's more detailed than what you usually see for Egyptian themes. The worst is that I purposely go to some watery areas like pools. Claude, do you have a death wish or something? Maybe? One of these days, Claude. You better be careful. Portal Palace. This is a nice park, I think. This just going straight down this big drop into a portal to just pop out the other end. It's so funny. Zoop. And there you come on the other end. Also a nice dual direction spinning thingy. Let's go to the next one. Nati's Dreamland. You just don't complain or think about complaining thoughts about any rides or trains you go on, and you'll be fine. Well, maybe, but if you're in Marcel's stream, that won't save you. Marcel just drowns anyone and everyone. Anyway, Nati made this loft-themed park that's supposedly in the Austrian Alps. There were a lot of puns, and I don't remember them, unfortunately. And she made this this really weird coaster that sort of at random times sort of goes around the track, I guess. Not really sure what the idea behind this is. I honestly don't think it works that well, but it's still pretty cool. Look, here it just goes really far from the track and now it's suddenly hanging underneath there, I guess. And then it switches again, and again, and again, and again. It's an interesting concept. Also, she had made peep scenes again. It is cool though, yeah. I think I actually graded it a little bit too low, so I might ask Dirklink if I can maybe redo my votes. Anyway, there are some peep scenes in here, and I am in here as well, and I got a really yeah. Max watching the BDSM scene. Yeah. Okay. Front row seats, I guess. Only watch. Yeah, apparently I'm only watching, but what fucking scenery piece even is this? Seriously. Animatronic chain. Why is this a fucking thing? Animatronic chained maiden. Has this always been in the game? Really? What the fuck? It's been 21 years and 7 months I've been in here. How didn't I get selected yet? I'm safe because I'm in a fairly unpopular area of the park. What? What are you talking about, Claude? 21 years and 7 months I've been in here. Chris Sawyer is secretly... I don't think this is made by Chris Sawyer, this item. This is made by Frontier Studios. Yeah, Frontier Studios. But yeah, so we have the Chained Maiden and we have the Azoran girl. Or the Amazon. Oh, Valkyrie. Okay, I thought she was from... Oh, whatever. But yeah, I've got front row seat. I think I'm gonna... Can I... Editor? Review? No. What doesn't that fucking matter? Okay, so move closer. Yeah, that made me a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, there's this waterfall over here, which is pretty nice. And some diagonal buildings. Yeah, I really am going to ask Dirklink if I can redo the scoring, because this is worth more than what I gave it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I didn't look well enough the first time. Anyway, the next park. Well, the next park is the Supreme Boss Monster Box Park. Well, I guess it's because people don't get to the Canada areas too often. A 39 million area with 6, just 6 per... I'm not sure what you're talking about at all, Claude. How didn't I get selected with what? I'm not sure. Do you mean selected with... Oh, wait, you're talking about being drowned. At least I think you are talking about that. Oh, yeah, the pincher. Okay, yeah, well, I don't think you should complain about that, Claude. Be happy that you're not drowned yet. Either way, this is the park Dirklink made, and he put it together in like 10 hours or something. And you know, he made it based on Subnautica, which I have not played, but okay. Redeem drown Claude 69 for 69 Slowpoke Tails. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna drown Claude. You know what Dirklink did here, and I am honestly not sure he even realized it himself. He made a fucking mini-sus. He actually made a goddamn mini-sus. But the fun thing is, none of it is a mini-sus. This is single rail coaster track, as you can see. And these are submersible ride vehicles. and the right type is lift, none of this is a mini-sus. Yet it so over obviously is a mini-sus. I was gonna give this ride a 5 because it's just a coaster, and sure, it has a different card on it than you're supposed to put there, but it's just a coaster. But then I realized, fuck, he made a mini-sus out of nothing that is technically mini-sus, and that gave it a lot of extra points. Redeem cheat death for 66 trillion slope. You don't have 66 trillion Slowpoke tails, Claude. Well, I am pretty sure that Slime does have 69 Slowpoke tails. 666. But yeah, this park is quite nice. I really like the where is it? It's a little bit difficult to find the orientation. Ah, here. This little dude. It's so cute. Crawler thingy. You have 45,000 Slowpoke tails. Nice. But look at this crawler thing. He's so cute. Also, this eel. It swims around so majestically. As they do these sharks. That is really well done by good old Dirk Link. Love it. There it goes. But yeah, that's Dirk Link's park. Once we're done with the parks, I'm gonna call it a day, by the way. Okay, so this maybe a little bit... you should play Subnautica. Maybe I should. I already have the game anyway, so... maybe I really should. Right, this park. This is by Immortal Cactus and Hobion, I think? No, Low Poly. Yeah, I did for a few instances. It's called Buying Points. Buying points? You can't buy points. Don't play it. I don't want spoilers. Dude, for what the hell? Those waves, yeah, those waves are really cool. Although it is a little bit of a done trick. But there is something else that is really cool. Because out of all the entries, including my own entry, I think this park has the best. This make your own custom ride. I'll reload it because otherwise... these are all geysers. If you just spam geysers with an invisible base over the entire water, you get this effect. It's really nice, actually. But yeah, I'll reload because this is the best, I think, custom rides. Look what happens. The interloper. We have a giant elevator, a cube of 3x3x3 is 27 elevators going up here. And then it drops this thing on here and just, what is this fucking ride? Whoop. This is the... I don't think this exists. Like this, surely this won't exist in real life. And it's difficult to make. It looks really nice. This is what the contest is for. Make your own ride. This is not just, yeah, I put a different card on my coaster. This is some wild shit. And there, towards the water, that oh, you're gonna fall moment, and then oh, no, you're not actually gonna fall. I know, I could see this being a real... no. Well, I mean, I guess it could be possible, but I don't think it actually exists. And then it's done. This is... hats off. Fucking hats, Jesus. Yeah, hats off. Indeed, I never want to see a hat again. Oh fuck, I have to make an emote for it. Oh no, okay. Yeah, we have some motion simulators. The Airwave. I like how they're in sync. By the way, I found out the other day you can make mini golf in sync, which is really silly. Ask about our track. Okay, nice. We have some games in here. And some other nice details. There are a lot of nice details. I think I also saw myself in this park. Handyman, yeah, I'm a handyman here. I'm the blue handyman. Nice. Sync mini... what? No. But yeah, this is a pretty cool park with one of those launch rides and... I like these games over here. Really cool. Are these toilets? What is this? What are you on? What is hoop shot? Hoop shot. Oh, it's a lift. Interesting. You want to win your own furry slave? Yes, I know you would, Slime. Well, I guess go to this park. Then we have the Park of Johnson, and although this park, it has such a nice atmosphere. He made a ride to scariness, which is basically, of course, a pun on the ride to happiness in Plopsaland. And it's basically the same kind of coaster. And it's haunted because there's ghosts flying around everywhere. I really think that's funny. All these ghosts, they look so silly. They're actually seals. This coaster looks fantastic, but I do have one point of pretty major critique on it actually. Man, look at this ribcage, it's so well made. This is really cool. But yeah, my point of critique, it is just a coaster. It doesn't do anything that special. I mean, it's different cars on the coaster. It is a major critique. Is this? If it were a normal contest, I would give this like a fucking 9 or 10. But it's not a normal contest. It's a contest for make your own ride, and all you do is basically just put these carts on this track, and well, ride made. And although the coaster looks fantastic and has a very good layout, it's not your own ride. So I think I gave it a 7 in the end actually, which is still a good sign of a good grade. I did give the park itself a 9 or something, but the ride I gave only a 7. It looks really nice though. Really, really nice. I love these ghosts, they're so stupid. They actually fly through here as well, look. I mean, they're ghosts, of course, they can just phase through matter, that's what ghosts do. Okay, 2 more parks to go. First we have Lurker. Lurker made a casino island. Yep, that's a Lurker, exactly. I'm not very big on the color scheme, but there's some cool tricks in here. So over here we have a coaster it appears to just be a normal coaster, but if we follow this train, we'll see that it will do some weird shenanigans. Oh, I guess this is actually... Oh no, there it is. Look. Here it comes. And then it goes into whatever the fuck this is. Like one of those games with all the pins and the ball goes everywhere. You hope it gets into the big score thingy. A Plinkato. Yes, exactly. You made it. That's a really cool trick actually. Wait, money? Oh right, yeah, of course you need money. It's a fucking casino. Yeah, that makes sense. And here we have a checkerboard, I guess. Oh, your bets, of course. Place your bets, not a checkerboard. The pudding challenge. It's also fun. And more games. There's games everywhere on this in this entry. What's this? I'm not even sure. Looks pretty cool though. On the back there was one more thing I really liked. The mega slots. And I was like, how the hell did he make this? Because this is actually rotating and all that. This is not a neat entry. Very much yes. And it's so simple actually. It's just the rotating spaceship section. It's so obvious in hindsight. But if you just see this little section of it, you're like, what the hell is this? How is this possible? But yeah, this is a cool entry. I think the colors are too harsh, but I guess it's necessary for a casino. Blackjack. Well, after all these fantastic entries, there is one more entry left. And unfortunately, it is a little bit of a letdown, I think. I mean, I know Wes likes small entries, and although it looks fine, no 73, no, he didn't do it and anything this time. But I mean, this has 73 colors, so this is the 73 entry actually. He made this. 73 made this. He gotten really good suddenly. But yeah, Wes's entry is. I mean, Wes always likes making small entries, but like if you see all the other stuff that people made and then this, I don't know. I can't rate it high. The only thing this coaster does is the cards rotate. It's a bit underwhelming, or more than just a bit, I think. Sure, okay, the cards rotate, but that's literally something the normal ride can do. That's not. Yeah. Yeah, I can't score this good. I'm sorry, Wes. But yeah, people in general went pretty damn crazy for this ride. Einar and I myself included. Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously biased to the ride we made, the entry we made. Also, these houses are so nice. I still think you can get into top 3. Maybe. Top 5. I think that will be possible. But top 3? I don't know, man. The train thing and the... okay, so assuming... I'm pretty sure the purple entry is going to be number 1. But then we have the train thing. The rainbow thing. The rainbow park. Well, there was another very good one. Man, I'm tired. We had the Rainbow Park, the train park. Right, yeah, the Rainbow Park and the train park. Those 2, 3, and then who's gonna be number 4? I don't know. And honestly, I think this park might score pretty well as well because of how crazy this ride is. But yeah, okay, so I didn't really do all that much today except look at a whole bunch of parks. But I hadn't had a roller coaster stream in, I think, 2 or 3 months, and I had a lot of stuff to show, so I guess that had to happen at some point. Now let's go make a new park. No, I think I need to go to bed. I need to get. I have to get up early tomorrow. I mean, I guess I can show one thing. This is my park so far for the new contest, the underwater contest. I have not done a whole lot yet. Okay, one thing, I thought it would be fun to have a park of 17 by 29, because 17 times 29 is 493, which is the Pokédex entry number of Arceus. So that's like a little fun joke, I guess. What I have planned for this park, and the reason why this is so tall, is oh god, no one's gonna get that's fine. I didn't even get it until okay, so the tile limit is, I think, 400. I don't fucking remember. There's a tile limit, and I wanted to get a tile. I wanted to have man, talking, Jesus. I'm thinking. There were a couple of aspect ratios basically you could use to get the full usage out of the maximum number of tiles, but I like neither of those. I wanted a little bit longer than the square one and a little bit fatter than the long one, so I settled on this, which is leaving a few tiles on the table, I guess. Like theoretically I could have a couple more tiles, but of course you can't do that without changing the dimensions. And then I figured, okay, how many tiles do I actually have? And I arrived at 493, and like, hey, that's the Arceus Pokédex number, that's fun. And okay, let me liquefy. But anyway, what I have planned for this is making a very deep trench. And I want to have a custom palette with it. where you actually see the water absorption effect on the light, basically. But I have to take a little bit of a break from all the stuff I've done. But I do have a plan at least, and I think I can do it. But yeah, an underwater, no, not an underwater aurora borealis. Just the, yeah, just that it gets bluer the further down you go. I'm not sure exactly how the palette will look, but I'm gonna give it a try at least. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and I think we're going to raid Quark again, because why the hell not? Maxi Trench, you know, I might actually use that name. That's kind of funny. Raid Quark, dude. Thank you for the fun and cool safe stream. Well, you're welcome, and thank you for the most disappointing park in the country. Fuck you, I have no park, this is nothing. Yeah, thank you all for watching, and maybe Thursday we'll actually be working on this park and have a little bit of F-Force point in the next video. I'm sorry. Well, the results are not yet spoiled. We don't know who will win. Maybe next Thursday I'll work on this park and maybe do some more of XD. I'll probably try to catch more shadow Pokemon in the meantime, and then do a little bit more of the story stuff, whatever there's left on stream again. Alright then, well, let's raid and see you later. Bye bye!
I introduced a couple of them, which I think are fun. Hey yo, Mr. Max!